Hey guys, it's Ryan here and welcome back to episode number 3 of the F1 2013 Career Mode series. We're here at a very cloudy Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, back in the Caterham, and our objective in qualifying is 16th or above for the second race in a row. Now Kuala Lumpur is a track that I think is pretty good on tyres from what I saw last in the current season. And obviously famous, this track will be known as for the Multi 21 with Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel. So we're going to go down the setup for this, and this one I don't have a clue what I'm going to be doing, but I know it's a high downforce track. But for this one, for the second race in a row, I'm going to try and get it similar to last season. So we're going to go for the last season setup. I'm just going to quickly go through it. Going to probably keep the gears the same because you don't really gain a lot of time in this but one thing to consider is look what we've got for race day. Rain, 100% rain. It's going to be throwing it down, so I've only just found that out, so we need to maybe change a bit on the setup just to maybe give us a feel for when it's race day as well. So we're going to probably lower that anti-roll bar down to 9, maybe get that down to a bit less pressure on the brakes. So this one I think we're just going to go straight out. And just going to quickly just change the fuel down to it's on 4, that's right. So this one we're going to go straight out and get a time on. So Kuala Lumpur is a mixture of it's made high downforce for the first 2 sectors, and then the last sector, obviously with a couple of fast lane corners and a double right-hander, which is a pain on a pad. It's got 2 long straights which will have DRS activated there. So this is going to be interesting because I've not driven Malaysia in a long time, since the ARL race in season 6, I believe. Season 6, so we're going on our way. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this Australia, because that was absolutely manic last time out in our last episode. And you can check that out, guys, in the top left of the screen. It will feature the last episode as well. And obviously the next one as well, which will be obviously the race in monsoon conditions, which is going to be very exciting. It'll be my first experience in the wet, and you're going to probably see me completely fail in the wet. So we'll see how it goes, as that corner is very difficult to get right. There, so we're just going to crank it up to rich. Oh, brake a bit too, we shift too early. Won't do well for the engine. Oh, and we lose the back again. This is going to be very hard. Come we set a good time here, as we've got a Mercedes. I think that's Lewis Hamilton, I believe. Can't really tell from the helmets, because obviously Nico and Lewis have the same identical helmet, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this will pan out. So we're getting our tyres warmed up now. DRS is activated obviously, but we won't really need to bother with that because it's not even really set a time yet. So we're going to now come down towards the final couple. We're going to take a wide entry like they do in real life and get on that power if we can early as possible, and deploy that DRS and get to the left hand side to take the racing line for turn 1 as we're going to start a lap. Oh, accidentally turned it off there, but 185 miles an hour. Oh, I think it broke a bit too late there as we've gone really wide. Going to keep it in first gear for this next corner. Drop quickly down to 3rd gear. Use a bit of our curves as well, as we're going to now be starting the middle sector, the technical part of the track. As who's that ahead of us? We've got Jenson Button ahead in the McLaren, and a very quick Lewis Hamilton behind. So I think we're going to probably hold him up on this lap. So as soon as we get the lap done, we're going to park it. Well, not park it, but let Hamilton through on his way, as Grosjean is the fastest man at the minute. He's got the current pole position time of a 37.1. That's Hamilton's really pushing it now. He's right on the back of us. He will not be happy under that crash helmet. We go wide again. And who's that in the Red Bull? Is that Vettel? So we're 1.3 seconds down on Grosjean. It's Mark Webber. And Webber has just brake checked, and it's probably cost us the time there, as he's still not giving any room for me and Hamilton to continue on our merry ways, as we've gone completely off. So our lap is ruined by Mark Webber. So the AI, they can be a bit clumsy at times, and Hamilton just aggressively goes past me there. So I'm going to stay to the right, not get any speed off him whatsoever. So we're going to be pitting anyway. So he's going to pull to the right. up there. Chol Peak is in 7th place, good for him, but obviously the drivers have not set times yet. See what Hamilton gets. Hamilton is not in on pole, so he must have been held up by us and Mark Webber. So back in we go. On here. And in we go. We've got this very strange pit thing here, so we're going to now pull the team are going to pull me back into the pits, which they have done nicely there. So we've got plenty of time left. We have, I believe, we have 9 minutes remaining. So we've got to just stay in the garage for a bit. Look at the lap time so far. Look at Hamilton, 2.2 seconds off. But as soon as I said that, he's the quickest man in the first sector. There, but Felipe Massa on pole position with a 36.5, a full 6/10 quicker than, as he's the only man in the 24s with a 24.9. But obviously the track will get more grippier as there will be more rubber on the track. So it's going to be interesting to see that. Nico Hulkenberg, a surprising 3rd place at the minute as well. There with Perez in 5th, Paul Rest 6th, Vernon 7th. And there, Hulkenberg was 2nd, but he's just pipped by Sebastian Vettel, who's just done a 35.9, which is pretty impressive. A full 6/10 quicker than Felipe Massa there. So the key points of the track is the tyre wear isn't that big as it was in Australia. So in normal conditions, it will definitely be a one-stop strategy, I believe. There, but obviously, look at the standings. Obviously, we should have just seen that there. So, what do you guys think? What do you think? We're going to be in for a tough season. Do you think we'll be a bit quicker when we get upgrades in the next race in China? Please let me know in the comments, and we'll see how that fans out. There'll be no interactive thing for this race, unfortunately. But there will be one definitely in China for this one for next time by. So it'll be very exciting to see how you guys will determine what's going to be happening. As we got some good responses from the last vid from Australia, so that's great to see that you guys are interacting with the series. As that is probably the one goal I wanted to do with the series, was to get you guys involved in more stuff on the channel. Obviously, apart from overtakes of the week. So we're going to be heading out again for our 2nd run. As the engine revs up now, we're going to be all set and ready to roll as we're on our way. Vettel's still the fastest. As who's that? We've got a Marussia, and that is Jules Bianchi, who did a very impressive job last time out in Australia, so he's done pretty well for himself. Gonna stay behind Jules here. So he's going to keep that nicely done there. So obviously we've got the white medium compound tyre and the orange hard compound tyre. Obviously the white is the soft compound, and well, they class it as the soft, and the orange is the prime tyre. But obviously I don't think we're going to be using that tomorrow because in the race, because it's going to be raining. But you never know, it could be a dry start, and then we have to pit for it has happened before in previous games, so it would be interesting to see how the AI react when it's a dry track and it rains. So it'll be interesting to see how that will work, as we're now getting very close to Jules Bianchi there. I don't think he's got. Has he got? No, he's letting us through. Good driving there from Jules there. Obviously, the gearbox is not good enough. 185 miles an hour will not be good in the race. So, luckily, we've got rain to play in our hands as well. Obviously, DRS will be disabled, so it's going to be very hard for the competitors to get past each one another, and obviously myself. Very nice. Again, very wide. We get a good entry, and then halfway through the corner we just lose it. Not enough grip. I think we haven't got enough aero for the track, so we might have to increase the front aero a bit on that. as once again in Australia, we've got the glitch where we can't tell how many temps we're ahead or behind on the pole time. So this is going to be into the unknown for us. As again, oh, that blind left-right, very hard to get right. Yeah, as once again, can't really see as we're locking it up again. This is probably the most difficult track, I think, to get right, and that middle sector is horrible. So we've got 5 minutes remaining of qualifying, so we have to get a move on. We've got to get back around and get an in lap and an out lap in time. As surprisingly, I've not used any KERS this lap. I'm very surprised. I just don't know why I haven't got used KERS yet. Now we do. This is going to be really a very slow time, this will be. Obviously this is a high downforce track, so we're going to be off the pace. 19th. Still the fastest, I think was the fastest slow team on the field. Which will be pretty impressive for us, so. But our target, we're going to try and get 18th, I think, is our target for this qualifying session. I don't think we're going to get 16th because these cars there's some pretty quick drivers on here, and obviously I think we're going to just make a tweak to the front of the, add a bit more wing. We'll probably get it up to 5 or 6, just to get us a bit more stability through this section here, which is very difficult to get right as we're just twitching the car, the handling there. Get that right there we go, nicely done there. So 7 temps up on that middle sector there, so we gained a bit of time. So maybe just a tad bit more wing and we'll be fine. We've got 3 minutes remaining, so we might just get out for another run. Knowing that there is time there, so we can improve on our time. So I've really got to get into the pits, get the car in, change to some more medium compound tyres and get it back out in time. So we've got about a minute to get in and out. If not, then that'll be it for the episode and we'll be in 19th on the grid. So this is going to be a real manic push here by the team to get us back out again. But luckily we're at the bottom of the end of the pit lane, so it's all down to these mechanics. Can they push us back in? If you push us back in, guys, you're going to get free pizza from myself. So let's see how we do here. Come on, guys, chop chop. Need to get back out and do another run. And it's taking a while. We've got 2 minutes remaining. Let's head back out quickly. We might not get out in time. Hopefully we can. As we're off and out. Here we go. Are we going to get out in time? This is going to be extremely close in terms of. I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get a lap done. Like that has just completely proven my point. We might not get over the line. We can always try. But if it's not, guys, I do apologise. Only 2 runs in. Maybe due to the fact that we didn't get enough time running in. But so far we are the quickest. Once again, we're ahead of the Mauritius and our teammate. Let's really push it now. Let's try and get back round and get a lap in. give it the full beans now. 30 seconds remaining to get round two corners. Really give it everything now. Got 20 seconds remaining. This is going to be close. Could use some of our curves as well. Oh, we're going to get over the line. This is going to be close. 10 seconds remaining. I don't think we will. I think we're just going to be slightly off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, just. Oh, it's a shame, but. Oh well, that mistake at coming out the pit lane is probably the reason why we didn't get a lap time in. But 19th again, it's okay, I guess. We need to be picking up a bit, but probably the mistake we made being held up by Mark Webber was probably the toll of that qualifying session. But Vettel got pole, kept his 35.9 as the fastest time, with Lewis Hamilton in second place and Alonso in third. Webber was fourth. Rosberg was 5th, Massa 6th, Raikkonen 7th, Hulkenberg impressive 8th place, Grosjean in 9th, and Jenson Button completes the top 10. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of the Career Mode series. Next episode will obviously be the race in monsoon conditions, so please make sure to hit that like button. And if we get 10 likes on the video, guys, the next episode will be out straight away. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we shall see you at a very wet Kuala Lumpur for race day. Hope you guys like the video and subscribe to my channel for more F1 2013 content. It's been Ryan, and I shall see you at race day. Take care, guys. Oh, we've gone wide and we've hit the back. Oh, we've made contact. Oh, come back and check. Bottas is out of the race. We come back on the track and try to avoid anyone, and we're off into the barrier, and the safety car is out. Oh, we've taken someone out as well. Oh dear. John O'Byrne's out. Everyone.